Hello and a very warm welcome. Field Marshal General Asim Munir is scheduled to visit US Washington, where a protest is waiting for him, and that protest is being arranged by Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf. I would talk about its implications, but first, let me talk about the visit of Pakistan's delegation, which is in the UK now. What has happened in the US, just a bit of wrap up, and then I will tell you about what is happening in the UK before I go on to talk about Imran Khan, his planned protest, and General Asim Munir's visit to the United States. In US, the delegates said that they faced a resistance by the US lawmakers when they met them. What is meant by this resistance? That resistance means that President Trump, he arranged a ceasefire, and he talked about Kashmir as an issue between India and Pakistan which needs resolution. US lawmakers said that probably this is enough and Pakistan and India could take their matters forward bilaterally. So the delegates, who are now in the UK, they told the US lawmakers that this is not enough given the attitude of India. And they have highlighted what India have been up to, and they have also stated what Pakistan is doing in the US and in the UK. They've said that Pakistan stands for peace. They've said that Pakistan stands for resolution of all outstanding issues, including Kashmir. And India keeps adding to that baggage. They had pretty interesting arguments to make. And one of the arguments which related to the Indus Water Treaty had been, if this treaty between India and Pakistan is not respected and obeyed, no treaty would be respected between any other countries. So this was a pretty solid argument that was given in the US. And they are saying now on their visit to the UK that despite their willingness to the peace, India is not coming to the table, and that constitutes a violation of the international law. Violation of international norms, and also the fact that Pakistan, despite having upper hand in the war, agreed to the terms of the ceasefire. And now comes the interesting part, that what had been those terms on which Pakistan agreed to ceasefire despite having an upper hand in the war. Now, the delegates who are in the UK, they are saying in the UK that they had agreed to the ceasefire because there was an arrangement for talks between Pakistan and India, and that's what the Indians have agreed upon. And now the Indians are not agreeing to the terms of the ceasefire. So when a reporter asked a question to Bilawal Bhutto Zardari whether Kashmir would be resolved or not, Bilawal Bhutto Zardari said the Kashmir needs to be resolved because it stands in the world as a nuclear flashpoint and is probably the oldest dispute on which United Nations Security Council resolutions are pending, and those are for a plebiscite, and India has not been doing that. I would like to refer to a very interesting statement by Anne Patterson, a former ambassador of United States to Pakistan. She says, despite US-Pakistan relationship having a very close security cooperation, US did not ask India for any independent forensic or investigative piece of evidence which proves that there was an attack on part of Pakistan, that Pakistan was involved in the Pahalgam attack. And she says that is because of the mistrust between both US and Pakistan. Now comes the part where General Asim Munir is visiting United States, wanting to take the security cooperation forward, wanting to build upon the ceasefire between Pakistan and India. And remember what David Lammy, the Foreign Secretary of the UK, had stated about the ceasefire between Pakistan and India, that it is a fragile one, and that we are looking very closely on the relationship between Pakistan and India. And on that front, Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf has chosen to protest against Asim Munir's visit. That is happening because Imran Khan is behind bars, and Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf feels that this is most important time for Imran Khan's release. Amid, these reports that Imran Khan would be given bail, amid reports that Imran Khan is going to launch a protest movement for his release, they're also launching a protest in Washington, which will coincide with Asim Munir's visit there. A bad strategy, I believe, on this occasion, when every party, when every stakeholder in Pakistan should be on one page with regard to India. Pakistan Tehreek-e Insaf has chosen to go in a totally different direction.